Sea of Thieves, game of deceit, trickery, and wasted time. And I love it to bits. It's my fourth favorite game of all time. Crazy, right? And if you look at my channel recently, you notice the 4 or so videos I made about this game. And while it's not a lot, you can definitely see how much fun I had recording them. Here's some background. Sea of Thieves is developed by Rare Corp, yes, the Banjo-Kazooie guys, and is an Xbox exclusive title, meaning it's only available on PC and Xbox. It was tossed straight into the cyber world in 2017 with lots of negative reviews, lots of criticism. The original game was unfinished and polished, and pretty boring, really. Luckily, Rare continued work on the game to make it a piece of art it is today. Sea of Thieves is an open-world experience with some other linear stuff you can do. We'll get to that later. The game centers around coins and doubloons, coins being the main currency you can use to buy cosmetics and ship parts, and doubloons being a currency used to get more exclusive cosmetics and special quests. Ancient coins are this game's premium currency, gems, rubies, things like that. The gist of this game is you add various world events ranging from sea dungeons to fighting a skeleton fleet. If these are completed, you get a large amount of chests, skulls, and crates. These can be traded or coins doubloons for. I'm reading off a script and I keep on making mistakes. Oh my god, man. It's kind of cringy. But whatever. I wanted the 7 outposts. You can also buy quests at various trading companies to get A, get coins, B, get reputation, or eventually get even better quests. I can go on and on about small things, but this sums it up well. However, the game has the word thieves in it for a reason. All the people sailing the seas can attack your ship at any time, steal your loot, or plainly hide within the contents of your galleon. Your loot is never truly safe. If your ship sinks, you and your ship respawn in a new island without your treasure. All your progress can be deleted within seconds. I played this with Meister. She does not know how to steer a ship. All of my progress was lost multiple times. While some people hate this mechanic, I find it to be a truly wonderful. Get ready for a rant. This makes the player make the decision to continue looting or try to sell the small amount of loot they have because they feel on edge and doesn't allow you to stay safe at any moment. It's constant adrenaline that some sweat who lives in their mom's basement will bore and destroy you at any time. Even if you don't die to the people, and all the NPCs like krakens, megalodons, and skeleton ships will really make you work for that new sword you've been looking at. It's fun to never feel chill and really makes you feel like an actual pirate. Now, without further ado, I will list my pros and cons, as per usual, in these game review videos. Remember what I said about linear elements? Well, I was talking about SOTs. Excellent tall tales. Tall tales are special handcrafted stories taking place within the universe of Sea of Thieves. And I was going way to talk about this, but did you know that the Sea of Thieves universe takes place within the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? They did a collab with Disney and 5 new Tall Tales themed around POTC, and it was officially confirmed that they are in the same universe. It's truly epic. Those Tall Tales are also really good. They're really great. Really good. If Sea of Thieves is really just the Tall Tales, it'd still be a $40 game. Speaking of price, Sea of Thieves is only $20! Crazy, right? All the updates are free as well. If you have Xbox/PC Game Pass, great deal by the way, it's free! You also get monthly cosmetics if you have Game Pass, at least that's what I've been getting. The lore isn't anything special, but it's still a fun thing to explore and find out. A lot of new updates add on to the lore in meaningful ways as well. Looking at some other games here. Cosmetics are also great. There's a lot to collect and there's literally something for everyone. The OST is also one of the best I've ever seen, complementing the game well. The composer used many old pirate instruments live to make these pieces, and it really shows. You can even play in orchestra, quotes, with your crew, with many playable tunes and many playable instruments, like the hurdy-gurdy and accordion and a lot of pirate stuff that was popular during the time. The bosses are hard, not too hard however, and the customization of your pirate scars, makeup, clothing, haircut, hair color, emotes, and curses, special attributes that change your pirate, are also very cool. There's 4 different classes of weapons, or different weapons, that complement each other well. The blunderbuss, aka your typical shotgun. Cutlass, which is a sword. Eye-of-reach, your sniper. And flintlock, pistol. I would say that the most used would probably be the flintlock and the cutlass, whatever. These all are also all available to everyone at the start. These have weaknesses and strengths, like how the cutlass allows you to sword jump, allowing you for sane mobility, especially on boarding enemy ships, while the eye of reach has practically no bullet drop off. If you want my opinion, I think the flintlock is the most balanced gun, and the blunderbuss is quite OP, as you can 1 to 2 tap people close up. The amount of different crates and chests and skulls there are is quite amazing. It spices up gameplay and really doesn't break immersion. If you go into a coral fortress, you're going to be going out with coral chests. If you go and destroy a skeleton fortress, you're going to have skeleton chests. Cool, right? It also is cool because you can choose where to sell these goods, either to the Reaper's Souls, in place with one island far out to the left side of the map, or basic trading alliances, which are always a good pick, that are at every single outpost. There are a slew of Easter eggs and collabs with other Rare/Microsoft franchises, like Halo, Battletoads, Banjo-Kazooie. I could go on and on with the really cool small things again, like how the tavern setup, wonderful graphics, is heavily optimized, and the easy-to-grasp C combat system, or just controls in general. However, it's time to move on to the... SOT is great, but let me tell you, it's not perfect. SOT is a team-based game, and it isn't quite so fun when you're alone. So introverts, beware. Visual bugs sometimes make the game a little less immersive, and recently there's been a lack of... Up to recently, there's been a lack of fightable enemies. However, now there are ghosts, skeletons, sirens, snakes, and coral creatures, so the gameplay isn't quite as stale as it once was. Most of the quests, oh my god, stutter, that you get from these trading companies are very dull. I'd recommend just doing world events unless you have an emissary license, which you can get if you reach a certain level in a trading company by handing in loot, and you purchase it. A lot of people run away while you're going on the attack, which is sad because you really get a good ship battle. Ooh, and here's another thing. SOT is a heavy time investment. You can't quite pop in and pop out, as most missions and quests require you to finish the challenge, pick up the loot, then ship back to an outpost for a reward. If you log off, your recent progress loot on your ship and current location are not saved. Arenas mode never gets played, so good luck finding a lobby. And while some Sea of Thieves paid cosmetics aren't a huge chunk of money, a full ship set can cost up to $30 to $45. And once again, these are very nice cosmetics, but I'll leave that if you'd want to purchase one, up to you. Man-to-man combat is sometimes sluggish, and gun bullets sometimes don't do damage to other players. It's a heavy grind if you want certain stuff, however, there are ways to get money fast, so there is that. There's a serious lack of late-game privileges after Pirate Legend, which, if you don't know, is a special rank you get after you reach level 50 in all the trading companies, or I think 3 trading companies. And the battle pass is mediocre at best. However, there are a bit of cool free stuff that you can get just by playing. SOT is a wonderful game that I can always have a blast playing with me amigos. The land is vast, fun to explore, with many, many memorable locations. Oh, it's new seasons coming out, the content starts coming, and it doesn't start coming. Sea of Thieves is an easy 8.5 out of 10 for me. With many moments, I feel like it's a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend people checking it out if you're into shooters, pirates, open world games. Most people can have a fun time playing this, however, it may not be for everyone. If you have any other games you'd like me to check out or review, leave them in the comments. Cool. See you guys later.